Thanks a lot for staying with Republic TV. We're getting big breaking news right now of the Indian Railways cancelling a 471 crore rupees contract given to a Chinese company in view of poor progress of the project. Indian Railways has cancelled this contract worth nearly 500 crore rupees given to this Chinese company in view of poor progress. It has been decided by the Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India to terminate this contract with Beijing National Railway Research and Design Institute of Signal and Communication Group Company Limited. So India is scrapping this Kanpur Division's 470-kilometer railway signalling and telecom contract, which was allocated to a Chinese company worth 471 crore rupees. My colleague Abhishek Kapoor is joining us on the phone line. Abhishek, the official note from the DFCCIL says that they're scrapping this contract in view of poor progress. Only 20% has been completed despite 4 years having already passed.
Well, yes, this is the Delhi Freight Corridor Limited, Shivani, and this is actually part of a larger review that is going on, initiated in the aftermath of this entire Galwan crisis, not essentially the incident of June 15th, in which Indian Army lost its 20 soldiers martyred, and of course China also lost almost double, despite them not admitting. What is important is that there is a overall review happening of India's ties with China. We have seen how in a couple of statements the Ministry of External Affairs has communicated how we are not very happy with the manner in which the Chinese have conducted themselves, and that this calls for a review of where the future of India-China bilateral relationship goes. And in that backdrop, these decisions are coming. In fact, only on June 4, even as this crisis was panning out, a decision was taken by the Ministry of Commerce, Shivani, in which the government had allowed the various ministries and departments to not really go by the lowest bid if it was in the larger interest of Atmanirbhar Bharat, and some Indian company could pitch in, even if it was not L1 but L2. So that decision was already taken on June 4, subsequent to which reviews were put in place. There are many other projects which would be under scrutiny if there is involvement of the Chinese purely because of the bidding process. This is a beginning which has been made today with this project, which was about signaling between Kanpur and Deen Dayal Upadhyay, which is the formerly Mughal Salai railway station, about 400 odd kilometers. And the detailed reasoning has been given as to why the contract stands cancelled, including absence of members of the company.
In this case, the Freight Corridor Corporation has made the argument that they are doing so on the basis of poor progress of the project. Now the question arises is if more such decision, and especially retrospective decisions, can be taken. As you mentioned, there is a thought that even in the interest of Atmanirbhar Bharat, even the lowest bidder can be ignored. Now another such contract has been under question that belonged to a Shanghai-based company. Can we expect that more such retrospective decisions can be taken?
So not retrospective, I would say, Shivani, because this is a review that has been taken place of all the that is taking place of all the projects that have been given to Chinese companies. Now, as per international contract laws, there would have to be cogent reasoning given as to why the project is cancelled, as we can see from this particular project, in which progress was not happening. Almost 20% of project was done for almost 4 years. Now, Chinese are known for their high-end skills of completing turnkey projects in record times. They can create bridges and hospitals and whatnot in record months. So if they've taken 4 years to not just complete 20% of this project, obviously it had to be cancelled. So, differential reasoning would need to be found so that India is also not seen to be in breach of international contract norms. But having said that, what is more important is the government is sending across a message that all projects where Chinese companies are involved would be put under review, and wherever found wanting would be cancelled. And also, as I said, the June 4 order of the Ministry of Commerce, which allows ministries and departments and the government companies to give contracts to not L1 but L2 companies also in the interest of the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, which would essentially offset many companies,
Absolutely.
foreign companies, particularly Chinese companies, that sometimes bid even below the cost.
Absolutely. Abhishek, thanks a lot for joining us on this big update. Perhaps one step closer, not just to the larger goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat, but also in sending a clear economic message to China.